its sister stations, its affiliates, or its sponsors, but it is those of the individuals themselves who express it. While the Emily Pearl Show does take stances on individual issues, the show itself remains an entertainment platform. Free thought is a philosophy and not a policy.
It's the 901 show. 901 show. The 901 show. Get on this hot mic. The 901 show. It's the 901 show. The 901 show. The 901 show. The 901 show. Get on this hot mic. The 901 show. Hot mic. The 901 show. Hot mic. It's the 901 show. It's the 901 show. The 901 show. Get on this hot mic. The 901 show. It's the 901 show. The 901 show. Hello, everyone, and welcome to the 901 show. Coming to you live from Memphis, Tennessee. We are broadcasting live simultaneously on both Facebook and YouTube. How good is that? And I want to tell you something new. We have a new website, and it is www.the901show.live. And if you don't want to be on Facebook, just go to our website. You can watch our show from there too as well. Yay! All right. Tonight we have a special guest for the show. She has been on the Emily Pearl Show. She is a local actress. She is a Memphian in the 901 area code. And she is a comedian. And she is known, of course, throughout the nation. She has been performing here locally, recently at some churches before the COVID virus. And so now she performs on YouTube. And I'd like to welcome to the studio none other than Sister Magnolia. And I'm trying to get her in here now. All right, there she's coming in. Let's make sure I got a microphone on. Sister Magnolia, can you hear me? Okay, wait a minute. Let me unmute you. Okay. Okay, now I can hear you. Welcome, Sister Magnolia. How are you doing?
Well, thank you. Howdy to you and howdy to everybody else. I'm just glad to be alive and healthy and breathing and virus free. So I am so excited to be on your show.
But thank you so much. We're excited to have you as well. You have been on the Emily Pearl Show, and so now we are honored to have you to get from your busy schedule because we see you on YouTube, Facebook, everywhere all the time. So we know that you are busy, busy, busy. So we appreciate you taking out time to come and visit us tonight. And I'm gonna have to get my desk fan on because I am about to burn up. And you are in Memphis. We got some rain and thunder going on. And so if y'all hear me, audience and Sister Magnolia, if y'all hear me say ooh, I'm okay. It's just that it was a big burst of thunder. And I don't like thunder and lightning. Yeah, in fact, I don't know anybody that does. All right then. Listen, Sister Magnolia, why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself and take about 3 minutes while I turn on my desk fan. I'll be right back, okay?
Well, all right. I am Sister Magnolia, and I am a member of the Straighten Up and Fly Right Community Church right here in Memphis on the outskirts. And the pastor is Pastor Rolex. He is a mighty fine pastor, and he likes to wear a lot of blings and diamonds on his fingers and short skin suits, alligator shoes. And he really spruces up. But he likes to be a actor and a star as well. But I want to let you know that his money does not come from the offerings at church. He is a real estate owner, and he invests in property and real estate. That's where he gets his money. But he's just flamboyant and very giving. So I really appreciate him being our pastor. And it's a fine church, and I want to invite y'all to come out and see us. A couple of weeks ago, we was closed for a while because of the virus, but then we decided we could let have a couple of services and try that out. Make sure everybody wore their mask. But anyway, there was filing in and out the door, and the squirrel had gotten in there and run up on Bobby Ray's overhaul legs, and the church had got kind of cold by not being in services for so long, and they was looking at the watch and working jigsaw puzzles, daydreaming about the chicken dinner when they left. But in the meantime, the squirrel ran up the Bobby Ray's overhaul legs, and he jumped up all of a sudden, threw his arms up in the sky and trying to shake that squirrel off. He was just out of his leg, and he was dancing all over the place. And people just like they was struck like a piece of lightning or something. They thought the spirit had hit the church, and they started hallelujah, jumping up, dancing themselves, and revival broke out, y'all.
Oh, okay.
All because of a squirrel. And they were just,
Well, God bless the squirrel, huh?
yeah, and they just thought the spirit had hit old Bobby Ray. So we trying to distance ourselves from the pews and having a shorter meeting and so forth, just kind of seeing how it goes. So that's what happened last Sunday, a couple of weeks ago now. And I'm always happy to see Emily Pearl. She's world famous.
Thank you.
The
I
world
think so. Yeah, I think so. I have to agree with you on that one. Continue, Sister Magnolia. Are you feeling okay?
Yeah, I thought you told me to run my mouth until you did something come back on screen.
Yeah, yeah. But you're my guest tonight, so okay. Let me
Oh,
ask you
all
some
right,
questions.
righty.
So
Well,
let me ask you some
I tell you
questions.
what,
I
I tell you what
passed.
I did Saturday is
Okay.
the Catholic Charities. You know what we mix and mingle and fellowship with other churches and other denominations, and so
Mm,
we kind of try to help each other and volunteer. So out there in Millington, the Catholic Charities wanted volunteers to put together little food baskets, that we can help
mm-hmm,
people during this time. And then we had a
mm-hmm.
little potluck lunch while we was out there, and everybody brought their little dish. We had, fried chicken, mashed taters,
Mm-hmm.
and tomatoes, and somebody spiked the watermelon, but we don't know who did that. But there was a lot of happy people out there after they ate the watermelon. They could put vodka in it, I'm not sure. But
Did you eat some?
no, because I got such a picky taste, and I wasn't something sweet enough about that watermelon. But some of the other people really enjoyed it, and I mean they got real happy. And
Mm-hmm.
but the lady that took me out there was my friend, and we was out there about 20 minutes, and she realized she had her pot of stew left on the stove, so she panicked and ran off and said, "I'll be right back." And she never did come back. So after it was all over with, I asked a couple of nuns. They had a car, and I said, "Y'all mind? Are y'all going back near Memphis?" And they said, "Yeah, we are." I said, "Is there some way I can hitch a ride with you?" I said, "Well, sure, come on." So
Uh-huh.
about halfway to Memphis, they ran out of gas, and
Oh
it
my
was getting
goodness.
it was getting dark. So they didn't have a container, one of these buckets. What do you call it? Little gas cans. They didn't
Yeah,
have one
yeah.
of those. All they
Oh
had in the
my.
trunk was three bedpans.
What?
Because they took care of the sick and everything. They had three
Uh-huh.
bedpans back there. So each one of us took a bedpan apiece and walked to the gas station.
Oh my goodness.
And then we had to put gas in something, couldn't move the car.
Uh-huh.
And
Uh-huh.
so we come hightailing it back up the road with those bedpans full of gas. And then one of the sisters opened the gas tank, proceeded to pour the gas in there. And meanwhile, this couple eased by a pickup truck, and they says, "Oh my gosh, I know when water was turning to the wine and stuff. My goodness, it's the first time I've seen, you know, when somebody used a bedpan that you put it in a gas tank." Because then they saw the sisters crank up the car and go, and they thought it was a miracle. Well, I'm here to say somebody took a picture of us pouring that, you know, gas out of the bedpan in the tank, and they put it on YouTube. So
Uh-oh.
if
Uh-oh.
y'all see it, it is not a miracle. It is not. It is. We had to do what we had to do, and nobody used the bedpan, and it was not turning to gas. Believe me. So I just wanted to get that out up front.
Oh,
And I want to encourage all the saints out there to put a smile on your face. So I wrote this poem, and I'm gonna read it for you, and then I'll let Emily
okay.
do her thing, and I do have a segment to come back to tonight. But this is called "If You're Saved, Notify Your Face."
Mm. If you're sad.
No, if you're saved,
Oh,
SAVED.
saved. Okay.
If you're
Okay.
saved, please notify your face. There's too many
Okay.
there's too many prune faced Christians around.
I
And
see.
so it's time for the world needs our smile.
So do.
So it's called "If You're Saved, Notify Your Face." Don't be a prune faced Christian when you talk about amazing grace, you need to wipe off that sour look. If you're saved, please notify your face. Nobody wants to hear about Jesus with your nose stuck up in the air. When you look like you've overdosed on persimmons, the gospel is hard to share. The world needs to see your smile. You need to spread joy in every place. Turn your frown upside down. And if you're saved, please notify your face. Please notify your face. People are watching you. They don't want to hear the gospel if your love is not shining through. So don't be a prune-faced Christian when you talk about amazing grace. You need to wipe off that sour look. If you're saved, please notify your face.
All right then. You said it, girl. Notify your face.
That's right. And act right when you go to restaurants too. You don't want to go in there with a table of 10 saints and run the waitress' legs off and then pile your plate slam full where you can't put one more morsel on that plate and leave half of it. Throw bones all over the place. Let it go up under the table and, just make a spectacle out of yourself. And gripe about it's too hot in here, or it's too cold in here, and everything. You got a big, giant Bible on the table, and you got the Jesus pin on your lapel. And then, when y'all all get up, please don't leave a Bible tract for the waitress with $1 in it. Now, come on.
Waitress. Oh, okay.
A table of 10 people, and when they get up, instead of leaving everybody should leave $5 or $10, and they leave a tract.
I've seen that before.
Give your life to Jesus.
I've seen that before.
You see the little tags, and then you open it up, and it's $1 or $2 in there. That's not a good witness. So I'm letting y'all. I'm fussing at y'all today, trying to help you. In this,
well, I need it. I need it too. Yeah, thank you. That's some good original advice, and we all need it. Well, I'm gonna let you take a break so you can get your next segment. And all I'm going to do tonight, I'm not presenting anything. I'm attempting to sing.
Oh wow, you gonna
that'll
sing?
give you time enough to go to your next. I'm gonna try. I don't know if you ever heard me cry.
I like to hear you sing.
Oh, you heard me.
I've heard you sing before.
Thank you.
I made a record. I did make a record one time. One of these little you pay for it studios, and on one side, I think it was. Yeah, I think on one side of the record was on top of Spaghetti Hill, and on the other side of the record was it was an apology from the record company. So I don't sing very well, y'all.
All right then. Well, I'm gonna let you take a break while I do one of my favorite songs, y'all, from Bob Marley, and it is called Three Little Birds. Y'all know Bob Marley. I love Mr. Bob Marley. So I'm gonna attempt to sing that because I'm back here about 3 weeks ago, I guess. I got up and I was getting my coffee and, just sleepy, just still waking up. And I heard something. And I said, what is that? And it was a bird singing, but I didn't realize the right thing because the bird was singing so loud. That was the loudest bird I ever sing in my life. But then when I realized it was a bird, I realized how happy that bird was. That bird wasn't worried about a thing, and he was letting everything and everybody know. So that made me immediately think about my song from Bob Marley, Don't Worry. I mean, Three Little Birds. All right, y'all, here I go. Don't laugh at me now. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing gonna be all right. Singing, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing gonna be all right. Rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. Three little birds beside my doorstep, singing sweet songs, a melodies pure and true, saying, this is my message to you. Singing, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing gonna be all right. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing gonna be all right. I rose up this morning, face to the rising sun. Three little birds upon my window, singing sweet songs, melodies pure and true. This is my message to you. Don't worry about a thing, hey, because every little thing is gonna be all right. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing gonna be all right. Y'all sing with me. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing gonna be all right. Say that one more time. 'Cause every little thing gonna be all right. One more time, y'all. 'Cause every little thing gonna be all right. Yes, it is. Let me get Sister Magnolia back into the studio. All right, Sister Magnolia, you are back.
That was a great, happy little song. I like that. You did a fine job.
Oh, thank you. That's one of my faves. Yeah.
And
Because, I sing, I love my gospel and my spiritual songs too, but there are some secular songs that really have a good message.
oh yeah,
And
they
this
do.
is one that really have a good message when you're depressed. That
Yeah.
anybody can sing. For people that don't like gospel music, they don't like spiritual songs. This is a song that you
It's
can
very good.
always sing when you think that things are not going right, or it feels like things are not going right in your life. Okay, back to you.
Well, that is marvelous. And that was a part when you sang, you said everybody's sang, and I was singing my head off. I didn't know I was on silent. So I sang for nothing, but it was still fun.
Oh, you didn't sing for nothing. We can't hear the people at home either. But I'm sure some sang along like you
Oh,
did.
okay. I'm over here just
Yeah.
singing away and think,
That's
wow,
good. That was
wow,
good.
that wasn't none too bad. Most times I singing the crack and all the dogs in the neighborhood howl. I went to this karaoke place one night and they paid me not to sing. I made 15, I think I made $15.
What? Oh my God.
But well, it's fun to sing it anyway. It's actually good for you.
It's
And
always all right to try. That's right.
yeah, and a friend of mine, and I think this happens with other people too, has problems stuttering when he tries to talk. And I think Mel Tillis is a country singer, and he had the same problem. But the thing is, people that stutter when they talk, they can sing perfect and not stutter. That they can actually
Oh,
sing.
yeah, I've noticed that before. I sure have.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
it
I
has
noticed
something
that
to do
before.
with a rhythm, you know.
Mm-hmm.
But I thought you did a pretty job.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much. And so we back to you now. And you say you had a song.
No, I said I sang with you, and I didn't realize it was silent.
No, no, no. Before that, you said that you had recorded a song,
Oh,
Strawberry
oh,
Hill or something.
oh!
Can you
I
sing
did
that
it.
for us?
Oh, that's just an old song I learned in school, on top of Spaghetti Hill.
Well, sing that for us then if you don't mind. You ready? I'm gonna
Okay.
put you on solo. There
Okie
you go.
dokie. Put it on solo.
All
Nobody
right.
can hear me.
No, 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 no. You're live. Go ahead, Sister Magnolia.
Alrighty. On top of Spaghetti Hill, all covered with cheese, I lost my poor meatball when somebody sneezed. It rolled off the table and onto the floor. And now my poor meatball just rolled out the door. It rolled in a gutter and under a bush. And now my poor meatball ain't nothing but mush. So, if you eat spaghetti all covered with cheese, hang on to your meatball when somebody sneezes. Yeah! That's it. That's all y'all get. You don't get no more. Don't t-
Wow, that was something else.
Something
Yeah,
else.
that was original.
It's all right.
Did you write that?
No, I wished I did. I didn't. I wrote, a few things, but that's not one of them.
That's not one of them.
Nah, I can't take credit for that.
Well, let me ask you this, Sister Magnolia. Do your church members wear pants at your church?
Pants.
Uh
Well,
huh.
they can if they want to, but most of the ladies wear dresses, and hopefully the men don't. But I think they wear overalls. Have you seen some of these fashion shows lately? It just blow your mind. The
Yeah, they're wearing the Scottish skirts, like the
Scottish,
Scottish men
they don't even
did back in
qualify to
the.
be Scottish. Just plain skirts, high heels, and garters. Lord have mercy. And that is something else.
so, so,
I'm a little bit old fashioned. I like men to be in pants and overalls, and
mm,
I just never took to the skirts and dresses and high heel shoes. And they
yeah,
started out
yeah.
wearing one earring, now they're wearing two, one on each
Oh,
side.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Well, don't get me started
Well,
on that
did you ever?
soapbox. But we are pretty much old fashioned at our church. Women like to wear the hats, the little Sunday hats.
Yeah, yeah. I like wearing hats too. I grew up wearing hats for church, and the ladies did, you know, um, singing. I mean, wearing hats, dressing up. We would dress up for church
Yeah, we
because
enjoy
church was
dressing
special.
I think so.
Church was special to us, and so we all it was a special day for us. And Sunday it was a respectful day, and everybody will be so happy, to go to church when Sunday come. That was a day off pretty much for everybody. Um, and so I agree with you. I like the hats. I like your hat, by the way.
Oh, I collect hats.
I like
Uh,
your hat, Sister Magnolia.
well, thank you. I got the basic hat, and I put the flowers around them, and I like going to these little consignment and thrift stores, and that's where I find a lot of hats. I don't feel like paying those $60 and $70 for a hat if you can find one in a store.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather pay $5 or 10, something like that, in a thrift store, slap it on my head, and I like the nostalgia look anyway
Uh-huh.
on the hat. So,
I do too. I do too. I like nostalgia on anything
oh, I do
because
too.
that was a very great.
I am nostalgia person, but I really enjoy thrift stores. I find things in there you can't find in shopping malls,
Well, that's true. That's true.
and it fits my
Well, now
budget a
let
lot better.
me ask you something else about your church. Now, do you all have just the one minister, or you have other ministers too?
Well,
And what is your
Pastor
pastor's?
Pastor's
What's your pastor's name?
Pastor Rolex.
Oh, okay.
He's very flamboyant and wears shark skin suits and alligator shoes and
Wow.
diamonds on his hands. But what we love about him is he don't touch our offerings or nothing. He's a real estate investor, and that's where he makes his money in stocks and bonds. So we don't care if he's flamboyant. People see him come around in his nice car and all spruced out, and they think that he just getting out from the people's money, but he don't even accept a salary right now because he's doing so well and he's
Hmm.
very generous. But we like him because he's down to earth, but he likes being a kind of a celebrity, and he likes to rub hands with people like Kanye West and people like that. And he gets invited to special functions and stuff, and but we like him, and we
Hmm.
have we have a youth pastor and some assistant
Hmm.
pastors, and
Hmm.
we have a Pastor Goldfinger, and
Pastor Goldfinger.
yeah, uh-huh. and
Wow.
he's a
Wow.
assistant
Why do
pastor.
they have such, why do they have such unusual names?
They they're just unusual people, and
Ah.
we, that's just I'm kind of flamboyant and actress and that type of thing. So we're just all kind of eccentric a little bit, but we love the Lord and do what we're supposed to do, and act right.
Uh-huh.
So
Okay.
so it's a lot of fun, and I love the name of the
Okay.
church, Straighten Up and Fly Right Community Church. They don't put up with
Okay.
nonsense, and
Uh-huh.
so it's a nice sized church. I think we got 250 members, something like that.
That's a lot. A nice size. That's a large size church.
Yeah, it's a nice sized church, and
Hmm.
we're trying to get some of these potholes filled up out front, and so
But do you all have a motherboard?
oh, they got a motherboard and fatherboard
Are
and
you
all kind of boards. You don't get
are
bored
you
there, and and got all kind of boards.
well, are you on the mother's board?
No, I'm just too busy. I try to be an assistant when I can. Give some good
Mm,
advice and
mm.
help out when I can. I'm just too busy to go to all those motherboard meetings and things like that. So I pop in pretty much as a member.
Okay. Uh-huh.
Uh, so we have fun there. And, I went out to Millington for that Catholic charity thing, like I said, and
Mm.
represented the church out there. So
Oh, you did?
yeah, got some food baskets together. We ran out of gas and used the bedpans to haul the gas. I told you that a while ago.
Uh-huh.
So
Do you still have your earbuds on, Sister Magnolia?
there they are, living proof.
Okay, all right. I like for all of my
I don't
guests to
like
have.
nothing in my ear, but I'll make you happy. Feels
Well,
like
we have
cheap.
to have it because of the studio with the
Yeah,
echo.
but
Everybody is so
I'm being
busy.
obedient. They are in there, they're
All
in my
right. So,
ears.
so you can hear me just fine, right?
Oh, I hear you great. You hear me?
Oh, yes. We hear you great, and we don't have any echo hardly.
Well, I'm just so happy to be on the show. I got a little segment I'm gonna share with y'all when you get ready.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what. We'll take a little break. When we come back, I'll sing one more song, and then
Oh,
we'll let you.
goody!
Then we'll let you take your. We'll let you do your segment, and then we'll close the show. How about that?
All right.
Okay, then. Well, y'all stay tuned. Sister Magnolia will be right back. We're gonna take a little commercial break, and we are streaming live in both YouTube and the 901 Show page on Facebook. You can also tell people if they don't have a Facebook account, they would like to watch the show, they could go to our website, the scrolling on the screen, www.the901show.live, Live, and they can watch our show from our event page, that 901 Show event page, okay? All right, then. So we'll be right back. And just to remind you on what show you're watching, we got the song for you. Love it. Okay, here we go. It's the 901 Show. 901 Show. The 901 Show. Get on this hot night. The 901 Show. It's the 901 Show. The 901 Show. The 901 Show. The 901 Show. Get on this hot night. The 901 Show. Hot night. The 901 Show. Hot night. It's the 901 Show. It's the 901 Show. The 901 Show. Get on this hot night. The 901 Show. It's the 901 Show. It's the 901 Show.
Hi, I'm Tanya Memi. I'd like to introduce you to Natural Action Technologies. They make free-flow devices that produce structured water. Well, you're probably wondering, what is structured water? All right, think of it this way. If you were to take a gallon of water to the top of a mountain stream and then pour it down the stream and run to the bottom of the mountain and collect the same gallon of water, it would be structured. It's this natural action of water tumbling over rocks, down waterfalls, flowing through twists and turns as it actively descends a mountain. This motion structures the water. Water molecules are free to move and dance with nature in an energetically alive, fresh, and vibrant manner. Through this process, the molecular structure of water is changed to reflect less surface tension, neutralize toxins, and clears memory and balance on a particle level. Drinking natural action structured water is the way nature intended water to be, from the source. It hydrates your cells, makes your skin and hair softer, and ladies, it also makes your nails less brittle. Here are some other benefits from drinking structured water. It helps to increase your mineral and medication absorption. It neutralizes all toxins from the source of the water, which allows them to flush through the body. You'll have healthier gardens and plants when watering with structured water. It's healthier for livestock, and your pets will love it, even fish. It improves aerobic bacterial activity in your septic systems, and it also increases the longevity of all the systems that use water, including reducing the amount of chlorine needed for spas and swimming pools. It also helps hydrate you so that you don't need to drink as much water. Have you ever noticed when you buy bottled water from the store, there is a laundry list of added ingredients on the label, like right here? Well, they say it's for taste, but these added ingredients are different forms of salts, and salt makes you thirsty. Therefore, you need to drink more water, which makes them more money. But with natural action structured water, you hydrate your body 30% more than with other water products. Our scientifically designed free flow devices come in several sizes depending on your use. We have a commercial unit for your farm, business, or nursery. We have a home unit that attaches easily to your main water line, making your whole house structured. We have a garden unit that attaches to your hose, and we have a very popular portable unit that you can take anywhere. We also have a shower unit that easily screws onto your existing shower pipe. Taking a shower under structured water feels like you're showering under a waterfall. You will not want to get out. When you use natural action structured water on your plants and vegetable gardens, you can almost hear them grow. Strawberries have been known to grow so large that they won't even fit into a coffee mug. Your tomatoes will be larger and sweeter too. And by washing your vegetables or fruit with structured water, you'll actually structure your food, which will make your food taste fresh and alive. And your rose bushes will grow into rose trees up to 13 feet tall, and I've seen it. And your bouquets will last twice as long, and it also increases your harvest time 2 weeks earlier. I mean, how would you like to have fresh tomatoes at the farmer's market 2 weeks before anyone else? In the morning, pour your juice through the unit, and it'll taste better and softer. Add several drops to your coffee cup, and it'll be less acidic. In the evening, pour your glass of wine through it, and it becomes instantly smoother and more aromatic. Our bodies are mainly made of water, so by drinking natural action structured water, your mental clarity will be brighter, your emotional state will be happier, body endurance will improve, you'll sleep more sound, and your body will heal faster. So when you care about the food you eat, you should also care about the water you drink. Natural Action Technologies devices provides the truest form of water on the planet. The units come with a 90-day money-back guarantee and a lifetime warranty, so you have nothing to lose by trying it. I did, and I love it. Give it a try. Your mind will thank you, your body will thank you, your plants, your pets will thank you, and your life will be enriched. We invite you to experience water in its highest truth. Here's to better health and well-being with Natural Action Technologies.
Okay, I'm hiding it. That thing was still playing. I took out my glasses, so that didn't help any. So Magnolia, I'm bringing you back in. I'm make sure I get my solo off here. Solo off, please. Solo off. Okay. I don't know. There we go. Oh, studio got a lag like me tonight. What's up, Magnolia? As I said, I'm gonna do one more song. When I finish that, you got another segment, and then we're gonna say goodnight to everybody. So everybody stay tuned that way. Now this song is a song that caught my attention in 1967. I was working at the telephone company. I was one of the first blacks to be hired as a telephone operator. And I was on my lunch, and they had like jukeboxes back then, right? So somebody had put some money in the jukebox, and they played this song. And I think this song was originally sung by Dionne Warwick, but it's been sung by a lot of people since then, and also Aretha Franklin. And it's called "I Say a Little Prayer for You."
Oh, I like
All
that
right,
one.
I'm gonna do my best, Sis Magnolia, and I hope you and the audience enjoy. Okay. All right. I had my sip of water, and hopefully I got enough breath because this is a breathy song. The moment I wake up, before I put on my makeup, I say a little prayer for you while combing my hair down and wondering what dress to wear now. I say a little prayer for you forever and ever. Just stay in my heart, and I will love you forever and ever. We never will part. Oh, how I love you together forever. That's how it must be to live without you. Would only mean a heartbreak for me. Changing key. I run for the bus, dear. While riding, I think of us, dear. I say a little prayer for you. At work, I must take time. And although my coffee break time, I say a little prayer for you. Forever and ever, you stay in my heart, and I will love you forever and ever. We'll never will part. Oh, how I love you together forever. That's how it must be to live without you. It would only mean heartbreak, heartbreak for me. Now I'm in the right key. The moment I wake up, before I put on my makeup, I say a little prayer for you while combing my hair now and wondering what dress to wear now. I say a little prayer for you. Forever and ever, you stay in my heart, and I will love you forever and ever. We never will part. Oh, how I love you together forever. That's how it must be to live without you. Would only mean heartbreak for me. Forever and ever, you stay in my heart, and I will love you forever and ever. We never will part. And how I love you together forever. That's how it must be to live without you. That would only mean heartbreak for me. Heartbreak for me. Heartbreak for me. Heartbreak for me. Good thing it's a comedy show tonight, y'all. Oh, I gotta bring in Sister Magnolia because I know she's gonna get a little laugh out of that one. All right, Sister Magnolia.
Well,
My voice.
I didn't think the song was funny. I enjoyed it.
Well,
So
I couldn't find my
if you
right
don't,
key.
well, you know what? If you sing without music, um, you can pick any key you want to right in the middle of
Well,
it.
I thought
Not,
yeah, that's true. But
you don't
now,
have to keep up with the instruments.
as a musician, I had issues when I was playing for soloists. They would change keys, and that's one thing. While they were singing, and that's one thing they would never say I changed keys like I did. I mean, it's a comedy show tonight, so I just made comedy. But yeah, they would change keys because the song was important, and they were singing before an audience or crowds, and therefore they wanted to make sure they delivered the song properly. And sometimes, depending, our voices change from day to day. I mean,
I didn't know that.
oh yeah, they do when you're trying to sing. Even professional singers will have to change the keys sometimes, come down
Oh,
lower. Yeah, because it just depends on the condition of your throat, your
larynx.
larynx at that time. Yeah, like if you've been around some allergies, like the day I
Oh,
did,
I
because
see.
I had to spray for some ants. I was like, oh my God, not ants. I can't stand ants. So I had to spray from that, and that spray was strong, and I sneezed. So apparently, they kind of went down too far. No excuses, but that did happen today.
Well, I
But
enjoyed this song anyway.
thank you. But continuing what I was saying was that as a musician, you have to be able to adjust to their keys just that
Oh,
quickly
yeah,
as they change, and keep it flowing. And the audience really can't even really tell because they don't know music. You see,
yeah.
they just think that she went up, then she went down. That's all. So, as a musician, former musician, I do know how to switch keys, and I started out on my normal key that I sing in, that I sang the last song in. But because this song is written in a different key and has different pitches, higher, I should have started out very low.
Oh, so you got room to go.
Yeah. I just
Mm.
went ahead and made it comedy since we're having comedy tonight.
Well, that's okay.
And
I don't
you,
think it was funny.
you have another comedy segment for us tonight too. So
Well,
take
I
it
don't know
away.
how
I'm gonna put y'all.
it's okay. I don't know if it's something I want to share with y'all, but you singing, you made me think of something I want to throw in right quick.
Okay.
I had a friend of mine years ago was on live television,
Mm-hmm.
local talent thing, and
Mm-hmm.
he had just cut a record also, and they played the record, so he pantomimed,
Oh yeah. A
pretended to
lot of
sing.
pantomime.
I guess you
A
call it
lot of
pantomime.
pantomime. They
Yeah.
call it lip singing. They call it lip singing
Oh,
now.
that's right. Well, that's how old I'm showing my age. Okay. Well, but here's the thing. On
uh,
live TV, and they played the record, and he's singing away, And he gets halfway through that song on live TV and the record's stuck. You know, I
Back
saw
in the day, they had record players, right?
right record players, and the thing stuck, and there he was on live TV singing the song. So he had to make a comedy thing out of it, pretend he did it on purpose. Can you imagine? I went down the street
Yeah,
and the street and the street and the street, you know. So that actually happened, but he was
I know.
he
I
was
used to
sharp.
hate those songs
Oh, I
back
know.
then.
But
Yeah, when we would have our parties, our house
yeah.
parties in the yard or in the house. Back then, you could have house parties, and we didn't have anything but record player. And then, everybody be on the groove and dancing with and don't be dancing with the guy you love the most, and the record gets stuck.
I know. And there he was on live TV, but he had presence of the mind to turn it into a comedy routine.
Wow, he was
And make
really
faces
good.
and stuff. So, wow, how embarrassing is that? Well, I thought I'd take my segment and talk about drive-in movies right quick.
Okay. All right.
And I want to make this announcement for Walmart. They're going to start having drive-in movie theaters in their parking lots in several cities throughout the United States. It's supposed to start this month and go through October.
Mm-hmm.
And then you can go to their website for more information and what city that they're coming to. Go to walmartdrivein.com. And of course, that's www.walmartdrive-in. The little dash sign. And drive-in.com. Put the sign, don't say the word dash. And you can hear all about it. Well, drive-in movies was very popular when I was a teenager, years ago, and years and years and years ago.
Yeah, me too.
It was the number one entertainment for dates.
Yeah.
And then sometimes my date and I actually watched the movie. Between hugging and smooching. You didn't go there without hugging and a little smooching, a little innocent thing there. And so we listened to the movie with detachable speakers on the car windows that the attendee provided. And they had a walk-in snack stand with the restroom inside. And the guys usually paid for our snacks. We had those big old boxes of, what do you call it, duds, D-U-D-S?
Milk duds. Now, let me tell you something. Let me stop you right there. Would you actually believe that I actually worked at a drive-in movie theater for about 2 weeks?
Oh, wow.
And I quit because of the mosquitoes. Because the mosquitoes would come inside with the people when they open the doors,
Oh,
I couldn't take it no more. So I know exactly what you're talking about. Continue.
And with walk-in snack bars, got, like you said, the milk duds and the little chocolate malt balls. I call them moth balls, but it's malt, M-A-L-T. And so the drive-in movie usually started out with a cartoon and then the movie. And they call them B movies, just they were still entertaining, but it wasn't like the number one hits that you would walk into a theater. But I don't see it how a lot of people saw the movie with all those fogged up windshields from the smooching going on, And so several cities has reopened the drive-in movie theaters, and this surfaced mainly because of the coronavirus. There's been many cities that's reopened, and it's amazing that the drive-in and the parking lots stood there all these years. They didn't tear them down. You could for a long time, you could drive down the road and you can look out the window and see a drive-in.
Well, they
And
tore down the one that was in Memphis that was on Elvis Presley Boulevard, which is
yeah,
the
they told
Bellevue Inn.
some of
They tore
them.
that one down. It was called the Bellevue Drive-In. But now there's a church there, and the church name is New Hope Church Baptist Church.
Okay.
Yeah,
But a lot of
yeah.
cities.
That was the one. That was the one I worked at.
Oh, I see.
Yeah,
But a lot of cities
continue.
they didn't tear them down. They just sat there, and then
That's
I guess
right.
they must be rebuilding or remodeling the old drive-in theaters because it's turned out to be very, very popular. And now, Walmart's getting on the bandwagon, and so we can see that a little bit of nostalgia has returned. And
Yeah.
on June 6, 2008, the U.S. Capitol commemorated the 75th birthday of the drive-in movie theater, a very distinctive slice of American pie. Well, June 6, 1933, Richard Hollinshead opened the very first drive-in theater in Camden, New Jersey. And people paid 25 cents per car and then 25%, cents per person in the car to see the movie. But most cars, they jam pack some of them, 8 to 10 people, but most cars are just a couple, so they can have a little lover's leap there. And
Well, back in the day when we used to go, we would put a couple in the trunk.
Yeah, and it's a good thing you get that trunk open too. Sorry to be a mess if you can't get that trunk open.
Well, cars were built really good back then. There was no problem getting the trunk
you
open.
get the trunk open. I know that happened a lot, and probably the owners knew that, and they kind of sort of looked the other way because they did make their money pretty much. And if they got
Well, they made
caught,
their money. Most of them, made most of their money off of refreshments at intermission. Remember intermission time?
that's where they got their big bucks. But if they caught people coming out of the trunk, they just made them pay the 25 cents each.
That's true. That's true. Wasn't no police calling or nothing like that.
They didn't arrest you or anything. And the very first movie that was shown from this man,
From this man.
yeah, Mr. Hollinshead, and he's got a hard name to remember. But anyway, the first movie that was shown was a British comedy called Wives Beware. And people enjoyed watching the movies in their car underneath the stars. Well, Mr. Hollinshead was an auto parts salesman, and he wanted to show car owners the entertainment value of watching movies in the car. Well, he first got the idea of a drive-in movie theater to solve the problem of his very overweight mother. Because when they...
Oh, my Lord.
well, when they tried to go into a walk-in theater, her... she couldn't fit in the seats. She was wider. She was wider than what the seats were.
Right.
And so he was trying to come up with a solution to that problem. And so
but he did.
Well, let me tell you what happened.
Okay.
He had this big old bright light come on in his mind, and he found a solution. So he put her in their car, and he attached his movie projector on the hood. It was a 1928 projector, and they pulled the car up to the backyard, and then he tied sheets together, white sheets, between two trees in their yard, and they watched the movies.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So that guy, after they did that, then he decided, wow, wouldn't it be great to have an outdoor movie theater?
Yeah.
So he found a way to make a ramp system for cars to park at different height levels. So
Uh-huh.
everyone could look out their car window and see the screen. So he patented that concept in May 1933, and then he
Mm.
opened up his first drive-in theater the following month right there in Camden, New Jersey.
All right.
So I want to invite all y'all to stay tuned for Walmart when they have the drive-in movie theaters on their parking lots in certain locations through October. And they're going to have special family-friendly nights that will include hit movies, and in
Ah,
certain cities, they will have special appearances from filmmakers and
ah,
and celebrities. And
wow.
you can call ahead and have your concessions delivered right to a customer's vehicle, for social
Mm.
distance. And I'm sure they'll
Yeah.
have a couple of outhouses in places. Well, you have to
Yeah.
have that in a public gathering
Well,
because
yeah,
it's
you
not.
do. I don't like
It's
public restrooms,
well,
period.
I know, but sometimes you have to go. I guess you can bring your own jug
I'm gonna
in
burn
the
out and bring
car.
me about three. If I go, I'm gonna take me about three. Depends. 'Cause I'm not going to no public. I'm
You know
not
what?
going to public toilet
That
outside.
that will that'll work also. You can depend on that. And so for more information, once again, go to Walmart Drive Dash. That line sign
Mhm.
.com. Don't write in the word dash.
Well,
It's
I really like that idea. I thank you for bringing that information. And I don't know, after it cools down, I might just go to one because I enjoyed the drive-in movies
well.
so
I
much
might
back
want to
then.
ride. Me and Sybil might want to ride with you. We'll make a night out of it. Unless
Yeah.
you want to bring your boyfriend, I don't know anything about.
I don't have any. I don't have time for any.
I don't either. But I really enjoyed being on your show, and I watched you Monday night. I really enjoy Big Mama Pearl's show.
Oh, my big mama Paris. Yeah, she comes on once a month. She comes on every first Monday night. She's a busy lady too. She likes to cook a lot. She putting up her canned food right now for the winter.
Well,
So
I
she
hope I
said
get to meet her.
she said she can't do no every week. No, so she said she'll come out once a month.
That's okay. I'll tune in and watch y'all. But thank you for having me on the show. I'm gonna go watch America's Got Talent now.
I think, oh, really? Is it on now? Okay, well, thank you so much then for coming. And I know the audience thanks you. And we'll have you on the 901 show. We won't let this be your, and although this is your first appearance, we will not let this be your last appearance. All
Yeah,
right.
I've been on here before. I think one other
Been on
time.
the Emily Pearl show.
Is that what it was? Well, okay. Can't keep
You
up
are
with it
so,
all.
you are hilarious. We love you, Sister Magnolia. All right. So, audience, we thank you so much for joining us on the 901 show. Don't forget about our new website, www.the 901show.live. That's
I'm gonna
LIVE.
look it up tomorrow.
Please do, because a lot of people don't have Facebook accounts, especially a lot of senior citizens. And so this way, they can at least pull that up on their phones and just click on either one of our shows. The links are on there under our events. It's all listed. Our Monday night show, Tuesday night show, Wednesday night show, Thursday night show, Friday night show, and Sunday. The only time that we don't have shows is on Saturday. So they can click on the link for whatever day they want to watch when we're live, and they'll go right to our show. And then when you get to the page, just click on live. You'll see LIVE in red. That means that we are broadcasting live now. at that moment that you look. But you can also look at all of our shows just by clicking on that one link and just scroll down and watch whatever show you want to watch, because our shows are archived, they're recorded on the internet till infinity. That means until the internet goes away. Okay. Thank you, all our top fans and our new fans. We have some new watchers tonight. Mwah. We love you all. And we will see you on the 901 show live from Memphis, Tennessee, and the 901 surrounding area. Bye-bye.
Bye.
It's the 901 show. 901 show. 901 show. The 901 show. 901 show. Get on this hot night. The 901 show. 901 show. It's the 901 show. 901 show. 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 Get on this hot night. The 901 show. 901 show. Hot night. Hot night. Hot night. Hot night. The 901 show. 901 show. Hot night. Hot night. Hot night. It's the 901 show. 901 show. It's the 901 show. 901 show. The 901 show. 901 show. Get on this hot night. The 901 show. 901 show. It's the 901 show. 901 show. It's the 901 show. 901 show. 901 show.